Yo, our young man, we got contractor. Hold on, we got contractor killer. Realize he's been caught by Red Time Stories. Never seen this channel before. Sure they make banger videos. We'll get into him. Lego, Lego. Before we get into this, before I click, hit the links. Follow up on all the everything in the description below. Sub up to them if you like this video. Sub up over here. We need subs. Sub up. Don't even gotta hit the notification bell. Just sub up. Sub up. What are you doing? I need to hit 1,000. Sub up.
On March 19th, 2023, a call was made to 911.
Sheriff's Office Emergency.
Hello. I just got off the phone with a family member that said that they just saw someone get shot at the apartments we live in.
When officers arrived on scene, they found the body of 24-year-old Colby Vincent lying in the entrance to his home. The investigation into his murder began, and it didn't take long for the police to find someone who had motive for wanting Colby dead. Colby had just won a custody battle against his ex, Rachel Moore, for custody of their 4-year-old daughter. Rachel was quickly found and brought in for interrogation.
We had our kid, and he decided that...
Yeah, if you don't know, it's odd that women usually get the custody of children, even though they do better. But it's odd.
The drug life was for
Sorry, even though men do better, but it's odd.
him, and I decided that's, it's dangerous for our daughter. So I moved back home, and then at 14 months old, when Presley was 14 months old, he moved out. And then for a while, he was getting her every Saturday for a couple hours, and that was fine. And then it was to where, I can't get her because my roommates are doing coke, or I can't get her because I got this going on. I was like, okay, well, if you're gonna be around that and on that, I don't feel comfortable letting her go with that.
That's fair.
14 days later, he turned around and said, oh, well, all of a sudden I can get her 50-50. I'm definitely not comfortable with that. No. So I said, no, I'm not forced to give you custody of our kid yet. I'll see you in court. And then out of the blue, I get a call saying, hey, you need to be out of work on Friday and Monday. We have court on Monday. And I was like, oh, okay. It absolutely sucked. I went in, and since it got moved up a couple days, my side of the case and everything didn't get turned in time. So it really looked like I just said, no, I don't want you to see our kid anymore. Bye. And then turned around 10 months later and said no again.
Oh, I'm sure that's exactly what happened. I'm sure it is.
She really looked at me and told me that I was a spiteful mother that just didn't want her child around this. And I was crying. I was like, ma'am, that's not the case. It's just the fact that his drug lifestyle is dangerous. And this is why I don't do that kind of stuff. We don't go in big crowds. Those kind of things make me nervous.
Rachel appears very angry as she tells the detective
Sure.
how she lost full custody of her daughter to her ex-boyfriend. Rachel has already given them a solid alibi, so now they have to figure out if she had someone else do her dirty work.
Is there anybody that you can think of that
Little ex-husband?
would have, on your behalf, tried to help you out in this situation, since the courts
Not that would have
haven't
the
helped
balls. No.
So
And yeah,
absolutely.
I understand y'all can see my record, but that wasn't from me. And you could see that it was.
I mean, statistically proven, there's a high likely chance that it's you more or less than it was John Doe that shot him, or Jane Doe. It's just true. So if you die, it's like something like this. It's high chance it's a loved one instead of like Jane or John Doe shooting you.
Clear. You can see that my brother put me in this situation. Like, I'm not a violent person.
Who could be a violent person?
I don't keep violent people around me. I have high anxiety, and ever since I had my kid, that's my focus, is if you're violent, there's no way you're gonna be violent towards her.
Well, you know how you mentioned, so
fuck does that mean?
I have high anxiety, and ever since I had my kid,
Ever since I had my kid.
that's my focus. Is if you're violent, there's no way you're gonna be violent towards her.
Well, you know how
Yeah.
I want you to understand this,
I don't
okay?
like she speaks.
But you can see how all these scenarios are going
violent,
to work out in your favor
you're not gonna
on
be
the
violent
same
with
day
her.
that he winds up dead. You can understand how conveniently that ends up working in your favor, right?
Okay.
But
Well, how can I make it not? Because you know where I was, you know who I was with, you know what I was doing, you know who I contacted. What else can I do other than flat out tell you?
Well, who else could have done this?
I do not know. This is why I did not want my child there. Because I don't know the situations that come with this lifestyle.
No, but who
Who
would have felt so strongly for your emotions and for your protection and for her protection
I don't
that
know.
they may have taken things that they could have taken things into their own hands on your behalf?
Buddy, I don't know.
The detectives tell Rachel they have a warrant to search her phone, so she hands it over to them. A few minutes later, Rachel realizes the police will likely recover the messages she deleted, so she tells them about her father, Jason Curtis. While she talks with the detective,
Yeah. You can't delete anything.
her mother is sitting quietly off camera.
Called Booger on Monday and told him about the court date with Jason Curtis. And I was panicking then. And he told me not to worry about it, that it wouldn't be something you gotta worry about. And he had sent me pictures of knives and guns, but I didn't think anything of it because he lived far away and he's just, well, I deleted that immediately as soon as everything hit the fan. I was like, oh wow, this is probably bad. This probably looks awful.
Oh!
Do you think you would actually come down here?
I deleted the evidence. That sounds like an innocent person.
Shoot him.
I don't know. I don't know, but he did tell me not to worry about it, and then he called last night and said that I don't have to worry about it and everything's fine.
When he told you didn't have to worry about it anymore, did you ask him, like, what are you talking about? And was this a phone call or was this
This
something?
was a phone call.
Right. So he called you and said you don't have to worry about it anymore. What did you say to that?
What are you talking about? He said, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be fine, but I gotta go. And he just hung up. And when he called, I didn't think that was actually a thing. Oh,
Fucking
Now
nuts.
listen, I want to make sure you understand when we do a forensic download of your phone, anything that's been deleted.
I didn't think he would.
Okay.
I told him
Dude, if you're gonna fucking do a murder on a phone, motherfucker, get a burner phone at least. If you're gonna set up a murder through a phone, get a burner phone at the bare minimum. And once you're done with it, just pay with cash and just destroy it. Black bag it. On some, like, I don't think people really be thinking, like, if they're gonna be doing this shit and you settle everything, you get everything right, coordinate it. People don't be thinking, bro. Like, I get it's 2026 now, but this was 2023. I get that. I mean, by 2026, 2023, whatever, same times, whatever, damn near probably around the same technology we have, probably less AI, but I get it. You know, like, bro, people are not. I sorry, I don't get why people think they're gonna get away with murder. Yeah, it's very likely chance you're not. Very likely chance you're not. All the cameras, the data, the cellular data, the all these ring cameras and whatever, all these security cameras got you. They saw your car from 5 blocks away driving in. Now they have every angle and they have a whole timeline video of you doing everything. You even at the gas station beforehand. You even the day before doing something. Like, Why? I don't understand. People, bro, they will map out a whole timeline of the the last year of you planning out a murder. That's how, bro. Do you? People don't understand, man. Like these cameras will get you. There's cameras probably on some random tree that you didn't even know was there because someone's property is right there and they got you on camera. You don't even know. Driving, there's cameras. Walk into a store, you get hit with a like damn near probably 20 cameras on you.
I would pay for his gas. I think this looks awful for me.
Did you actually?
No, no, I didn't. When I tell you, I didn't know. I didn't know. When I got the call, I didn't know. This looks so bad for me, y'all.
Like I was telling you. Did you give him the address?
No.
The
Well-
insured mom?
I promise I didn't give him
I
the-
didn't give him anything.
Do you talk to anybody who talked to him?
I don't know who he talks to. We don't talk on a regular basis. This just happened.
How did he come to know where you live?
I don't know. What I'm telling you, I just told him this is what happened.
Okay. And you're saying that when you said I'll pay for your gas, that was just that was just in jest.
I was just, you can read it in text message, you'll get them. I was like, LOL, at this point, I'll pay for your gas if it means I stop having to change my sheets. That's what it was. I did not. This looks so.
You did not ask him to come to kill him.
Not like that. I didn't.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to upset you. I'm trying
Not like that.
to remain calm.
I,
It's not working.
Why wouldn't he? Okay, this sounds shitty, especially coming probably to a cop. Why wouldn't he wait until my kid was gone? Why? What do you do when? What do you do when this is laid at your feet?
Not you don't lie like you are.
So what did you think when you heard that?
Sorry.
She just fake throw up.
What do you do when this is laid at your feet?
Oh my god.
So what did you think when you heard that?
Nothing came out of your mouth but bad breath, lying, and air. Nothing came out your mouth.
Sorry.
What information did you share? That's going to be very important to your cooperation. What information did you
shared-
share?
That my side of the case was not used and that I am upset. Basically just vented to him about it. But I didn't know it meant like that.
Says contractor. Huh.
Dude, I feel like I'm
She
passed
set
out
up
in this chair.
plot
I'm-
for murder for
The
hire.
detectives tell Rachel that her daughter has been taken away
Murder
from her as a
for
safety
hire.
precaution until the case has been resolved.
And some of them in
Sir, please. I didn't do this. I'm sorry without that. Please don't take her. How can I help? How can I?
This is the cooperation part we're talking about. The more you cooperate and the more openly you are to answers, okay, is better on your favor.
I don't want this to turn around on me if that was him. I knew what I had said to him. I knew what he had sent me. Pictures of, take your pick of the swords or the knives and I jokingly said whatever would be easiest to carry. But
Oh, it's all jokes now, dude. After I delete the message, I'm just joking. Like, you told me he would freaking come up here and murder this guy, but I only paid him $5,000, gave him the address, told him I would pay for his gas. He asked me the weapons. We just joked about everything, and he died. I was just joking with the guy. Sure.
What did you believe?
I believed that he was here. I believed that he hurt him and that my kid had to witness it and that it was going to come on to me and that he just ruined my life. That's what I believed. And that.
So did he say anything to you
No.
about what he had done?
No.
But based on what he said to you, his words were good enough for you to believe that he had done something to hurt Colby.
Something was off.
But what was going through your head that why you decided not to give that information?
I purposely didn't give you that information because I was scared that it would look like I set this up and you would immediately take my daughter, and I did not do this. And I don't know how else to go about doing any of this. I've never been more scared in my life, sitting right here with all of my cards laid on the table. It says, well, maybe I need to go hunting. I said, well, I have an address. It's not even much of a hunting party. That's in text messages. That's gonna look very bad.
Rachel's confession was enough for the detectives to charge her with accessory to first-degree murder, and she would be handcuffed and sent to the county jail. The search for her father, Jason Curtis,
So gonna put him on a murder for hire plot.
would begin. Meanwhile, detectives would interview several of Rachel's family members, starting with her boyfriend.
So if you know anything about this, right, we need to know that today.
No, I do not.
Okay, you don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything.
You don't know anybody that would have possibly done this on Rachel's behalf.
I do not.
Okay. Did Rachel ever tell you that she was going to have someone kill him?
No.
Okay. Do you think Rachel's capable of having someone kill him?
Honestly, I don't.
Why do you say that?
This is gonna sound bad. Her dad was a piece of shit, and he raised him by the Bible, but the wrong way by the Bible.
Right.
And murderers go to hell.
Right.
Tell me what you know.
All right. We dropped her off at 6:30, and we got a text from her mom saying answer the door. And then that's when you and that other fella came, right? And y'all came and talked to us. And that's the first time that we heard about what happened. And I said,
Why are they saying something different now?
what are they saying?
That you know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
That's your wife in there, her fiance.
Right.
Y'all been together for a while.
Right.
And she's telling us what's going on.
All right.
Her mom's telling us what's going on.
Okay, and I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on.
You realize we got all three of y'all's phones,
I realize that.
and we're going to see everything that y'all deleted, y'all talked about, who you've talked to,
I realize that.
everything.
I realize that.
I don't know if he had any plan. I don't know. From what I'm getting, I don't think he did anything with this. I don't think he played any part, in my personal opinion. I think these cops are just lying to him.
I do know that there's might have been some text message exchanged between him. Do not know what the context of them text messages was, because I did not go through her phone. Here it is. All I know is that she was ranting to him.
What was she ranting him about? What was she saying? That's what I'm trying to get the
about
background
how
here.
the court systems has this. You know?
Okay. So what did she ask Booger to do?
What?
I don't think she asked Booger to do anything.
She never offered to pay him gas to come down here and do something?
Not that I know of.
How's it going, man? Detective Marino.
The dude was like, yeah, I could go to jail for life, but as long as you pay for my gas, I'll do it. Damn.
I know they snagged this from you.
Yeah, can I get a credit?
No, unfortunately, we're keeping it for evidence, like the lieutenant was saying when he was in here.
Don't you gotta have a warrant for that, though?
We need a warrant to search it,
Yeah.
not to seize it.
Why don't you have to have a warrant to seize it?
Dude, I'm not going to do this song and dance with you.
That's my only form of work, dude.
I get it, but unfortunately, due to the circumstances of what's going on, we need to check off all our blocks. Usually, the faster we can go through this, the faster we can dismiss it, the faster you get back.
If it's true, the law, that makes sense. I mean, you can seize it, but you can't go through
Your
it.
phone.
Despite Chris's hesitation into letting the police search his phone, nothing was found that would implicate him as being involved in the murder. The next person the detectives interview is the victim's ex-girlfriend, so they can get a better understanding of who Colby was.
Yeah, so me and Colby were together the past 2 years.
Like, I'm not trying to be rude. Yay, not yay. That sounds bad of me to say yay, but like, okay, we're interviewing people, but like, I want the meat and potatoes in this. Like, am I the only person that watches these body cams? And like, I'm not sitting through fucking interviews. I know that's like the meat and like the you can get some good information. Yeah, y'all, we're gonna just because I know it's gonna be straight snooze fest because I'm not saying I don't like to hear people talk and hear people pass. I just don't want to listen to that shit right now. Is that a deal? Deal? Fine. We'll do right here.
Rachel's ex-boyfriend, the father to her baby.
Okay.
He's saying, did he even mention anything to you this week about the custody stuff that she was going through, that Rachel's going through?
I knew that he said something about her being upset. And that, yeah, she was going through some custody stuff.
If you had anything to do with this, then that can make you an accessory
I
to
did
this.
not.
Okay, and that's why
And
I'm
I
trying.
don't believe it.
And that's why I'm making it. I want to be clear about what information you did know. That's why I'm trying to verify certain truths with you. So you're at the Tom Thumb at the beach, then you go to the beach, then you go to the hotel. He gets out of the car at the hotel, and he's gone for about 10 minutes, and then comes back and you guys leave. Is that correct?
I think so.
The detectives were able to verify that right around the time the murder took place, Jason had stopped to use the bathroom, not far from Colby's home, and he was gone for over 10 minutes. They were also able to verify that his girlfriend had no idea what he had done, and she was released. Not long after she left, the police would find her husband.
Okay.
Inside Jason's
got him on the
vehicle,
ground?
the police would find the murder weapon, along with a handwritten note detailing the victim's identity and his address. Jason was handcuffed and brought in for interrogation.
Alright, so the reason we're here is there was a
Yeah, bro. You're guilty as charged. Bro did anything but put the like at least try to run away or something. Oh way. He's like, yeah, I got the gun that I shot the guy with, and I also got a letter of his whole information, his house, what he looks like, what he does. I didn't kill him.
warrant put out for your arrest. Alright, for the murder of Colby
Colby Vincent.
Vincent.
I'm sorry.
Do you have a stepdaughter named Rachel?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, bro. They just told us you had evidence of a gun and of what the guy looks like in your car. I didn't kill him. He just died. He just died, didn't he? Huh? Okay. Okay.
What was Rachel's ex-boyfriend?
Okay, I didn't know his name. I never met him. I don't really want to answer any questions till I know what's going on. I mean, I know Rachel was having trouble with something about custody, but I ain't had nothing to do with that family in 10, 15 years.
What do you know about the custody stuff?
All I know is
Custody and
that
shit.
Rachel and him didn't want him to have the baby, and I don't know what happened.
I'm just gonna put it out there. You're lying. I
Yeah.
can tell.
I was home that morning.
Because we already talked to your wife.
Yeah.
Jason, do you think it's a weird coincidence that we're up here talking to you? I mean, I don't want you to
Not
place.
really, not after everything that was going on.
You don't think it's a surprise that we're up here talking to you?
Not for something like that. I wouldn't.
Jason.
Well, I just want to let you know that Rachel went to jail yesterday for accessory to first-degree murder. We've already talked to Rachel. Based on what Rachel's information she told us, every bit of evidence we already have, surveillance information, all videos, everything that we have already. I'm giving you the opportunity to save Rachel at this moment. Rachel is in jail. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
We've already arrested her for
already got
accessory
concealed,
to
yeah.
first-degree murder. I'm giving you the opportunity to save Rachel right here.
The detectives know that
Yeah, he's not wearing like civilian clothes either, so they already booked him in.
Jason killed for his daughter, so they are hoping he will want to save her from life in prison.
So I'm not going to cop something I didn't do.
So tell me the truth.
I'm not going to go to jail the rest of my life for something I did not do.
But you're going to let Rachel do it.
If
That's
she's
how much you
guilty,
love her.
there's nothing I can do about it.
So it's an accident that we're sitting in front of you.
No, it's not.
Okay, so tell me why it's not an accident that you're in that chair right there in handcuffs.
Because you believe I shot somebody? Well, since I didn't, you can't prove it. So
You're a tough enough guy to drive down and murder somebody for your stepdaughter, but you're not man.
Can't prove it, but you had a weapon in your car that matched, or that they said they matched up, and you also have a letter of the. You have a note or a letter of the guy description and everything. It's like the odds, like dude, like imagine they pulled over 1,000. No, they pulled over 10 people, and these 10 people were in the area of a crime, right? It was shots fired, someone died. They searched through everyone's car. Some guy has a pistol. Okay. Other guys didn't. 2 other people had a pistol. Okay. Now they get to this guy, the 9th guy. He has a pistol, but he also has a letter and or a note or a letter slash whatever describing of what the guy looks like and etc. Who do you think committed the crime? Right? I'm not Sherlock Holmes here, but I mean 2 + 2 = 4, doesn't it?
Enough to say you did it to protect her, but you're gonna let her ride for this crime and lose her child.
And I'm telling you, I love her to death. I don't want her going to jail for the rest of her life. But
So
I
you're
did not shoot the man. I know Rachel did not shoot that man, and I didn't, so what am I supposed to say?
The detective leaves the room, and another officer comes in. He is going to try a different strategy.
Jason, I want you to know there are a few things that transpired today that I don't think you're quite aware of. This morning, when your wife left for work, she was intercepted by deputies and detained. Her car was impounded. We have a search warrant for her for the Beetle that you guys drove down there. And just in case you are unsure if I'm lying to you or not, that's a copy of her Miranda statement.
The detective shows Jason a copy of his wife's statement, and it shows that she admitted to driving him to the area where his victim lived, right before the murder took place.
How far do you want to keep taking this? How many people do you want to see in jail tonight?
My wife has.
You don't think it's a crime to drive someone across state lines to commit a murder? You don't think that makes her an accessory after the fact?
If she did that, yes, it would.
Okay. Well, how many people's lives do you want to take with you?
But I know I didn't do it, and I know my wife didn't have nothing to do with it.
Well, she's gonna get charged with accessory after the fact, which is to a capital murder.
The charger, she ain't gonna get. There's no way, because we did not do it.
And how's her employer going to react now that she's going to spend the next probably 30 days getting extradited to Florida and having to run through their system?
Well, you're putting an innocent person in jail.
That's not what the evidence says. Again, you can't drive someone to commit a murder and then bring them home.
That's bullshit. You're not going to sit here and make me fabricate something that didn't happen. I know it looks bad. That's why I said I wasn't really surprised that y'all would come and see me. But I figured y'all would call and I'd turn myself in. I knew there's going to be some kind of trouble or something.
I think you think this is that we're.
Does it look like I think
you're I don't think you're grasping this at all. I don't think you
really.
I think you are grasping this. But I don't think you're grasping your stepdaughter, and I don't think you're grasping your wife in the same outfit with the same cuffs on. I do not think you're grasping that.
I didn't do it.
I think you went out of your way to help Rachel to get her baby back because you knew it was bothering her, and you was going to take care of it for her. I think you think that I'm making all this.
Yeah, and like not give her money and help her like be a better person so she can get time with her kid. No, let's kill the husband so none of us get the kid. And it's going to end up in foster care.
Crap up to get you to admit to something. I don't need you to admit it. I'm asking you to save her life. Because
I can't save her life. I did not do it.
Unfortunately, no one was able to call you yesterday because we took everybody's cell phones away from them.
I don't mean to be stern with you, but you're kind of being an asshole.
Because I think you think I'm playing.
Again, you're an asshole, but he wouldn't just killed somebody. Again, you're an asshole, but the alleged murderer in front of you isn't. Sure, he isn't.
I think you think I'm making all this up.
Well, I'm sorry you think that.
I wish I don't know what else you want me to show you.
Shit.
You don't have to show me nothing.
I don't know how many people you want to drag down with you.
I'm dragging down.
So you're just a tough guy over the phone? You're gonna let Rachel believe you're the tough guy gonna take care of her, but now that you're in the real seat to face your real actions, you're gonna cower
I
down?
don't give a damn if you lay down on the floor and sprawl like a baby. I'm not gonna make up something I did not do.
Jason's interrogation would end here, and he would be sent.
Yeah, you ain't getting anything out of him. I would have known it by the second time you talked to him. You ain't getting shit out of him.
Back to county jail. In the end, prosecution was able to show that Rachel was the mastermind behind the murder.
Yeah.
Both Rachel and her father would be convicted of
the mastermind and the dumbass that was like, you know what? I'm gonna travel and do it. You fucking idiot.
first-degree murder.
You freaking idiot. I mean, stop cussing.
And sentenced to the rest of their lives in prison.
That just makes sense. Who else? Who else thought that was Stone Cold Steve Austin in the thumbnail? I did not. I looked at murderer and I saw 1 million views. I was like, whoa, this is gonna be a good video to react to. Nothing makes you a good appropriate actor better than a bad one. Okay. Why is she talking like some slam poetry? Yeah. Pretty clickbait to call her dad a contract killer like he is some 2-season breakout. Oh, season 2 breakout. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. She acts like a theater kid, 100%. You know, she was so fucking annoying. So annoying. You don't just lose full custody because you weren't ready in court. Especially being the mother. There's a lot more to that story, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm fully with you on that. Yeah, especially how. Yeah. I don't want my child being around an evil drug user. Y'all are murderers. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I get it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're an evil druggy user, but I'm a murderer. I'm better than you. Just better shut the front door. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ronda Rousey working together is something I wasn't expecting. That is funny. I like that. I like that one. This looks so bad for me, girl. But what? The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. Fair. Fair. Yeah, just fair. Just a great quote. Just fair. A reminder: if you are guilty, never get an attorney and keep trying to talk out smart. Oh yeah, the detective. So, yeah. Or just don't commit a crime. Be normal. Don't commit a crime, y'all. Alright, man. Let me know what you think about this video. This was a good video. Sub to them. Hit the links. Follow up on everything. And I'll see y'all.